Ma'am, I'm pursuing my undergraduate degree here in India, and actually the grades that are used in my the grading system used in my university is very different from the ones that are considered in the US. So, do I need to convert my grade points into a 4-point scale? And will the US universities do it on their own, or do I need to use a credential service?
Okay, we've got two questions here. One is, should a student provide an evaluation of their grades, comparing it to the US grading system? Mm-hmm. And the other one had to do with credential evaluators.
Yes.
So let's deal with the first question about how to interpret grades from India or another country and converting it into a US equivalent.
Sure. I think that they're within the same process. When you're applying to a U.S. college or university, they're going to want to know the U.S. equivalency of the grades. So whether that's through something that they do at their own university, it really depends on their staff and the staff that they have there, if they have someone who's able to do that. It's always great, and at Catholic we ask students to have those credentials evaluated before you send them to us, so equivalency is already done. If you're working with your school in India, sometimes they have their own sort of a key or a guide that will equate them as well. But I think that for the most part, you're at least going to want to get some sort of equivalency for US grades when you're applying.
And it's good to provide some context. For instance, if no one ever gets the top grades, for instance, in your country, mm-hmm. to provide a little bit of an explanation about how a very good student might be getting a B or a C in the United States when actually that's an extremely good score for the university or high school they're coming from.
Yeah, and I think that's also a great spot for your letters of recommendation too, to talk about that and give whoever's reviewing the application that context as well.
And as far as the credential evaluators, you mentioned previously that you have a list of credential evaluators mm-hmm. you work with, and that most universities and colleges should be able to give you names of credential evaluators that Sure. they will accept yep. information from. And of course, the Education USA Center in your country also can be of great assistance in helping you
Absolutely.
Identify credential evaluators.